Sick New World, Sick New World, Sick New World 2024. Sick New World had its first festival ever this year in May 2023, a festival curated for the nu metal movement that happened in the mid 90s and late 90s. Nu metal, the subgenre. Let's see what I wrote down. Nu metal is a subgenre of alternative metal with a combination of different genres like hip hop, industrial, and heavy metal. Whenever you think of this subgenre or genre or whatever, you think of Korn, Slipknot, System of a Down. Some might even argue that the bands that I just mentioned aren't even nu metal, but whatever, you get the vibe, you know what I'm trying to say right now. Nu metal never really impacted me in a serious way like it did for others, and to be honest, I was kind of like brushing it away, but I would keep listening to bands like Korn and System of a Down, and I would find it really interesting, the energy that they provided, and I could see where it was an outlet for people. For me personally, it didn't really do much, but the more I listened, I understood that this could help somebody else, and somebody else could relate to it. The lineup for the first Sick New World that happened earlier this year was fantastic. Had the household names like Deftones, Korn, and System of a Down, which is kind of crazy looking back at it, with some amazing newer bands like Spirit Box, Narrowhead, and Loathe. I went to the first Sick New World, and what an outing it was. I usually never do big festival stuff like that because it never really seemed appealing, but my friends suggested I go, so I went. The memories were great, the lineup was great, everything was great. Kinda. It was really hot, and we had to stand for like 11 hours. It was a long time, to be honest, and most of us sat down on the floor, on the fake grass, all of that. But moving on to this year's lineup, a lot of people are kind of mad and confused, and where's all the other bigger nu metal bands? But a lot of young folks like myself are kind of excited about this new festival, even though I'm not going, but it looks really good for alternative rock. There's a lot more genres in this, and I'm talking about a lot more. You have Slowdive on this lineup, which is crazy. So yes, a lot more different genres in here. It's not just nu metal this time, which I understand could outrage a lot of people and a lot of older fans who were there when nu metal started. They were looking forward to a more nu metal based festival like this past one, but nope. And I understand because you want to see the Deftones and you want to see all these bands that you're excited for and remember in the past. But I would try to take a negative and make a positive out of it. For example, a lot of people were kind of mad that Slipknot didn't show up on the first festival lineup, but they're showing up in 2024, so that's something really exciting, to be honest. And you still have the nu metal bands from the golden ages. I'm talking like the Static X's, Kitty, System of a Down, like I said, Slipknot. I wouldn't look at it negatively because it's going to be a fun experience. Even if you wanted to see more nu metal bands, you should probably give the younger bands more of a chance, and you'd probably be shocked. But I will say there is still a downside, and they only made this one day. Once again, it makes no sense. They could spread it out for 2 days, and I think it would be a lot more better for the human body. You have to stand a long time, like a long time, dude, and it's hot out there. It's Las Vegas. There's a lot of moving around because of the set list. There's so many bands playing at the same time. You want to see this band. You want to see that band. Well, too bad. You have to sprint from one side of the freaking venue all the way to the other side. And it's kind of crazy. And it's kind of sweaty. And it's not good. It's not good. Yeah, I don't get why they're cramming it into one day. Maybe they can't get everybody on the bill for 2 days, which makes no sense, but whatever. Speaking of a lot of different genres, I'm looking at the lineup right now and it's kind of hilarious. You got Alice in Chains, Primus, Helmet. What? I really want to see Helmet. That's kind of a downer, but you know what? If someone's going to go and you're watching this video and you like Helmet, watch Helmet for me, and I appreciate that. There's a lot of talent and a lot of hardcore bands showing up like Knocked Loose, Tsunami, Zulu, I believe, as well. The genres just keep on rolling and rolling. Duster's also showing up. The amount of genres that are on this festival's lineup is kind of freaking amazing. Honestly, looking at it as someone who enjoys all these genres, I'm like, what? Why couldn't they do that for the first one? Whenever I read comments on Sick New World's Instagram, there's a lot of people that are like, the first one was better. People should have went to the first one. And maybe because it was the first one, but you know what? I think we should all stop complaining and just enjoy it, man. I really wonder who's going to do a Knocked Loose / Duster / Slowdive / Slipknot marathon. That would be kind of crazy going back to back to back to back. That would be hilarious. But yeah, that's the end of the video. What do you guys think? Are you going? Are you not going? Do you think the lineup is stupid? Do you think it's kind of exciting? Let me know. Thoughts in the comments. Sick New World 2024. Hell yeah. Goodbye.